We read about Moshe striking the rock. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu originally tells him he should take the mater, the staff, and the staff, and he says, you will speak to the rock, v'nosan meimov, it will give its waters, and it will extract water from the rock, and you water the congregation and their livestock. So Rashi cites the Medrash. What's this biram? Not only will there be enough water for the people, there'll be even water provided even for the livestock. From here we see that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has consideration not only for the people themselves, but even for their assets, for their possessions. Of course, if Hashem wouldn't have provided water for the animals, they would have died. So how many endlessly more water does it have to be flow from that rock to provide to water the flocks and the herds? So that Hashem said, not only will the rock give forth water for the people, even for the livestock. So there's an obvious question. This is the 40th year in the desert. The first year we went into the Midbar. Before Sinai, people were complaining. They had no water. Hashem says, take your staff, strike the rock, and there'll be water. For 40 years, Hashem provided water from that rock, not only for the people, for the livestock, for the herds and the flocks. That's not enough of a confirmation that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is Chosam Amanu Shel Yisrael. Hashem provided all these years, not only for the people, even for their assets, for their possessions. Only in the 40th year, we see that when he struck the rock, when he was told to draw water from the rock for the people, not only the people, even for the livestock. Mikan, now we see HaKadosh Baruch Hu, how he's Chosam Amanu Shel Yisrael. Why now? Why not continuously? HaKadosh Baruch Hu is Chosam Amanu Shel Yisrael. So I was thinking, the Shalal Kodesh explains that we find that Yitzis Mitzrayim, when we left Egypt, we weren't worthy. We're not worthy. Elo of the Avodah Zarah. The miracles, with all the promises to the Avos HaKadoshim, to the patriarchs, we still shouldn't have gone out. As we see, we ourselves had to meet certain criteria. If we wouldn't have met certain criteria, we wouldn't have gone out despite everything. So why did we go out? It's Chesed Hashem. It's God's unlimited Chesed, kindness. And why was it His Chesed? Because Klal Yisrael leaving Egypt, Mitzrayim, was the equivalent of Tchilas Abriya. It's like the beginning of creation. Klal Yisrael coming into being, which didn't exist as Dama Nivchor, as the chosen people, as the spiritual people, to receive the Torah. Now there's the beginning of a new existence. And just as the beginning of existence, as David says, David HaMelech, Chesed Olam Yiboneh, Chesed is implemented at the beginning of creation. That's Chesed Hashem. So it's the beginning of a creation. When Hashem created the world, He created all the amenities that are needed for its existence. Water, air, whatever it may be. Whether it's tzaddikim, rishonim, it doesn't make a difference. Hashem provides. So the first 40 years we're in the desert. That water flowed from that rock, that's initially to establish existence. That's the Bria. Now that the water ceases and the water has to be reinstated, we're not speaking about Tchilas HaBriya, we're not speaking the beginning of existence. Now the question, are you worthy? Are you sufficiently worthy that not only should Hashem provide water for you, even for your livestock, even for your assets, for your possessions? And Hashem says, not only for them, Mishul Biram, even for the livestock. Therefore, this is a confirmation, a clear proof that not as only is Hashem concerned for us, He's even concerned for our possessions. Where do we see something similar? We read in the Mishnah, Pirkei Avos, Bal Korcha Chator Nolad, Bal Korcha Chai, Bal Korcha Tomes. It's not up to us whether we're born into existence. Hashem wants us to be born. We live Bal Korcha. We have no choice. And when it's time to end one's life, Hashem takes the person. That's the way it is. Meaning, but when you come into this existence, Hashem's the provider. The basic amenities. What about to come back? Mechalkel chaim bechesed. Hashem sustains life with chesed. Mechayim meisim berachmim rabim. When you want to come back, it's not so simple. It's not chesed. Now it's a question of worthiness. Not only rachmim, it's rachmim rabim. So initially, Klal Yisrael, we left. That's olam chesed yiboneh. Hashem provides whatever is needed. Worthy, not worthy, it's chesed Hashem. So there's no proof. But the 40th year, after the water was withdrawn, now it has to be reinstated. The question is, why is Hashem providing it? The answer is, because Shechos HaKadosh Baruch Hu al Mamonim Shel Yisrael.